We did it. And I don't mean me, I mean we. To borrow a phrase from Churchill, come on up, guys. We'll talk with these folks here in a second. To borrow a phrase from Churchill, I owe so much to so many, not just in South Carolina, throughout the country. So victory is an answer to a lot of prayers. Everybody that prayed for me also voted for me, and then some. So to those who've been following the phrase, I hope you got the message. If you don't get this message, it's hopeless. Here's the message I got. People like what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep. I'm going back to the Senate with a purpose. I've never wanted my job more than I do now. I never appreciated my job more than I do now. I've never been more grateful to have it, and I think I've never been more prepared to do it than I am right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put our national security interests ahead of security. Nothing else matters. Isn't that right, Joe? To the men and women in uniform, I will continue to have your back because you've got all of ours. It is my goal and my desire to make sure that we have the best prepared military to deter war, but if we get in it, we're going to win it. To the people in Austria, Vienna, my heart breaks for you. To the rest of America who may be watching briefly here, radical Islam is not dead and buried. They have been hit hard, but this is not over. I will never, ever take my eye off the ball. No more 9/11s. The other purpose I have is to make sure that every conservative in South Carolina understands this. I will do everything I can to stop the radical agenda coming from Nancy Pelosi's house. So, Speaker Pelosi, if you enact the agenda you're talking about, we're going to bury it in the Senate because it's bad for America. To the people of South Carolina, our interest will be well represented by myself and Senator Scott. We're not going to forget you. We're not going to forget the Port of Charleston. We're not going to forget about the blocking and tackling of politics. I never take my eye off the ball of taking care of the state interest in Washington. Now, I also want to find common ground where I can. Aren't you glad that this election's coming to an end? I've had 2 calls already. One from President Trump. He's going to win. He is going to win. To all the pollsters out there, you have no idea what you're doing. And to all the liberals in California and New York, you wasted a lot of money. This is the worst return on investment in the history of American politics. I got a call from Mr. Harrison. Jamie, thank you. He was very gracious. He created an incredible campaign for the first time he's ever run for office. He raised more money than anybody in the history of the United States Senate. I think had a lot to do with that. But, Jamie, I appreciate the phone call. I will do my best. You're a good father. You're a good husband. You're a good man, and I look forward to working with you where I can.